but basically Twitch has reserved for itself the right to get rid of anyone that it itself determines, not even reasonably, right? The lawyers on the other side might look at this and say, hey, you have to reasonably determine that. Nope. I can be as unreasonable as I like. We have just determined, DrDisrespect, that you are inappropriate or harmful to this service. We are thereby terminating that exclusivity, at which point DrDisrespect's agents and lawyers say, the heck you are? What are you even talking about, Twitch? And then maybe Twitch brings up some evidence it has of some wrongdoing, some problems, but you have this informal resolution process. You try to decide how this thing is going to go. And I believe, speculative of course, that what we have seen so far on this particular story leads to that kind of understanding of the situation. I believe we are more likely looking at a contract dispute, which could foundationally be about some kind of legal dispute or harassment or something along those lines. But Twitch probably doesn't have enough evidence or standing to actually bring that out in a tweet or otherwise to adjudicate it across the public. So what they are trying to do is leverage their contract terms against DrDisrespect using what could absolutely be inappropriate or harmful behavior that they actually truthfully believe happened in the past, and all because Twitch now finds itself in a situation where they can no longer afford, from a public relations standpoint, to be affiliated with people that tarnish their...
So, pretty much, this lawyer is very good at looking at details. He went all the way in deep with the terms and services of Twitch, and we're going to get in depth with it too within less than 10 minutes. I hope to have everything wrapped up within either 8 to 9 minutes within this video. So we're going to get hopping right into it, and we're going to talk about how Doc's merchandise has been semi-limited and semi-taken down from just about almost everything as soon as this happened, and when this statement came out pretty much, and a bunch of other people tweeting out a bunch of crazy things. I don't really feel like putting their names up or even saying what they said, because it's not worth my time or the amount of effort that it would take for me to talk about what was wrong and what they said and why they said it. But here we got Slasher talking about DrDisrespect and how he is going to hopefully be able to cover it more in depth and a lot better than I could ever do, because he has inside sources and also people that are telling him before I could even make this video or get things up that were important. He already knew pretty much everything, and I'm pretty sure he knows more than me. So with that said, I have to say this. Tim the Tap Man, best friends with Doc, right? And I've been watching all the other streamers react, and I've been seeing what they think. And this particular streamer, I agree with 100% with what he is saying, because I feel like Tim might know, but at the same off chance he couldn't. So we'll see what's going to happen.
Good clip. Thank you to whoever sent me that. Really informative. So what did we learn? We just learned that he knows what it is and he won't say it.
If it's actually the DMCA thing, let me know, because I was playing music all stream day.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Right there,
Okay, well,
the smile.
If he's laughing this way, it can't be something serious. If it was
Yeah.
a sexual assault accusation that was being investigated because it was credible enough and
Yep.
that was floated to Twitch top brass,
Tim would not be laughing
that
right
was
now
floated to Twitch
if it
top
was.
brass without like people knowing on Twitter or whatever, then he wouldn't be so callous about the way that he is covering it.
So from that reaction, that gives me somewhat some feeling of relief that Tim was smiling and laughing about this. So hopefully it's nothing serious. But if it is, you can find what you're looking for right here and what it might be about. So the terms and services, they can pretty much further agree that if you do something that is against the guidelines of what they have set in motion, writing you will be the first thing they do within the 30 days. And after that, you will probably be either kicked off, struck, or banned, depending upon what the offense was or what was going on. So continuing on, we'll see that if you agree that you will comply with these terms of services and Twitch's company guidelines and will not be using obscene, pornographic, or any of those other following statements that were highlighted will be basically meaning you're in the clear. And as you can see from here, Doc's YouTube channel has been blowing up the past few days. He's been getting major subs, major views, major money. So he's not losing out here. He's monetized. So if YouTube doesn't even know what's going on, which I highly doubt, because if all the other guys knew what was going on when they were pulling down his supplies and everything, why wouldn't YouTube get rid of him? I mean, they've gotten rid of other people for much, much, much less. And Twitch can just point at this statement right here in the terms of service and be like, yeah, we got this clause. I don't even know if I'm using that term correctly, but we'll find out in the comments section. Please roast me if I did. And to sum up, my final observation would have to be Shroud, Ninja, and Doc joining forces to make their own streaming platform. Because if you don't recall, Ninja and Shroud ended up making a ton of money from nothing but Mixer. How? They got paid out. It was from Facebook. They ended up saying, hey, you want to come over to Facebook? And they were like, nah, we're going to take the money. And that was probably the smartest decision those two have ever made. And I could see that conversation going something like this. Hey, Doc, it's Shroud. I just got like $10 million and I don't know what to do with it all. You got any ideas? And Doc goes, let me think about it. And then Ninja joins the party. Hey, Doc, I got 10 mil. They wanted me to go on Facebook. You believe that? And Shroud comes back. You know, Doc, you really should have joined us on Mixer. You really missed out. You could have made bank. Ninja then joins the conversation and says, hey, Shroud, where you going at since Mixer is on Facebook now? And you going back to Twitch or what? Shroud enters the conversation. I don't know, Ninja. I wasn't really thinking about it. I mean, other than that, Facebook is now Mixer, and I don't really have a platform at the moment. Doc finally breaks radio silence. All right. But one thing I want to get straight right now is the money that you have right now, you could either spend it one of two ways, on yourself or on both of each other. So, meaning you can start your own streaming platform, probably. I mean, it's going to take hell's bells to make it work. But I mean, if you two can sit down, find what you need to get and make it happen, it's possible. And I believe that you two could do it because you are not idiotic. You have a brain. And you know what you're doing. You weren't stupid enough to not take the money. So yeah, that's pretty much my take on what could have taken place if they were to have had this Zed conversation. So in conclusion, Doc is still innocent. Nothing's been done. Nothing's been said. Nothing's been taken out of character and put on the internet that has definitive proof that he has done something wrong and illegal or something bad. But that's not the case. No one's got anything. And if they do, they're waiting for court, which hopefully that's not going to happen and that won't be a thing. And we won't have to worry about seeing any of that in the near future. And if that is the case, I won't be more happy in my entire 8 days of knowing what's been going on. Or has it been 9? Honestly, I've kind of lost track. It's been a little bit nutty. Correct me if I'm wrong. So pretty much, yeah, we still got nothing. And nobody else should have anything also until somebody with factual information comes out to tell us what's been going on. And I want to thank you for making it this far in the video. Right now, I'm going to be giving out some shout outs, as you can see on the screen right now. all the people that have supported have supported the past couple of videos. I thank you greatly. I do this as a hobby, not as like a job. I YouTube for fun. I don't normally do these things. The only reason why I'm stepping out now to make a giant conversation about this and also talk and let people know my opinion on how this has been going is because to see someone falsely accused of something and have their reputation pretty much almost tarnished because of Zed conversation, it's bad, and it's a terrible thing to happen. And it's happened many times in the past and also present. And it's very almost, but it's very bad at times. And I'm just glad that not everyone has jumped the wagon of hate, like I've said previously. Thank you for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. And don't forget to get your sleep, hydrate, and tell the truth. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out.